Alright, welcome to today's lesson on the PEST analysis. So the PEST analysis is basically another analysis tool that we can use similar to the SWOT analysis tool covered previously. The difference between the two is that while SWOT analysis analyzes both internal and external factors, the PEST analysis is only used to analyze external factors, the environment in which that company is working in. This is a good tool for looking ahead and seeing what market factors are going to affect our business in the future. It stands for political, economic, social, and technological. Now sometimes the PEST analysis is combined with a competitive analysis, which we call a PEST-C analysis, and we'll talk about what that competitive part is in a little bit. First, we're going to take a look at the political portion of the PEST analysis. In the political section, we're going to take a look at how political factors of the environment in which we are operating in are going to affect our company and the economy. How much does the government intervene in what's going to happen with regards to our company? This could include things like the current tax policy, labor laws, environmental laws, trade restrictions as to whether or not we're allowed to trade within the country or outside the country, tariffs, and the political stability within the environment. It may also include goods and services that the government provides, because this could affect directly our competition or our ability to gain resources. So things like the healthcare, the education, the infrastructure, making a difference as how we're going to transport our goods around. The second area we look at is the economic factors. These include economic growth, whether there is growth or whether there is decline, current interest rates, exchange rates, as well as inflation. These have a major impact on how a business is going to operate and make its decisions. For example, the interest rate could affect the cost of borrowing. Right? If we have a high interest rate, that means as a company, I'm going to want to borrow less money because it's going to cost me a lot more to do so. Or exchange rates. The current exchange rates are going to change the costs it requires for me to import goods or export goods. Right? The next section is the social section. Here we're going to analyze the culture of the people in that particular society. Right? Are they health conscious or not? What's the population growth like? What's the age distribution? Do we have a lot of old people? Do we have a lot of young people? Are there a lot of teens? A lot of males, females? What are the career attitudes? All that kind of analysis as to who our potential buyers or customers would be. The trends and social factors are going to affect the demand for our products and services that we produce. For example, if we have an aging population with little population growth, we're going to have a situation where we have a threat for anyone in the childcare business because there's not enough children around. But we're also going to have an opportunity in the senior care facilities, right? And all the industries that rely on seniors and helping seniors. The final one we have is the technological section. So this includes aspects such as research and development, automation, rate of technological advancement, and impact on the product. This can determine things like a barrier to entry, so an ability of a new company to come in. If there's a lot of technological advancement, if there's a lot of technology required in our industry, it can make it difficult for another company to come in and start competing. Okay? It can also determine things like the minimum efficient production levels. If there's an environment where there's not a lot of technological available, right, it's going to make it difficult for us to produce things at a high level. Right? It also may make us decide to outsource stuff or not to outsource stuff. This can affect the cost, quality of our product and lead to innovation if there's a lot of technical advancements in that area. And as I said before, the PEST analysis can be combined with a competitive analysis called PEST-C. So if we're going to do a PEST-C analysis, the competitive portion is where we're actually going to analyze all the competition, both indirect and direct, of our particular product or service. Direct competitors are people who provide the same product and service as you. So for example, a direct competitor of McDonald's would be Burger King. They both provide the exact same product to their customers, potential customers. An indirect competitor is somebody who provides a different product or service, but they might buy that instead of your service. So you're not directly competing, but they may still pull customers away from you. So an example here with McDonald's would be something like Sobeys. People may choose not to go purchase a burger because they're going to buy frozen burgers from Sobeys and cook them themselves. They're not in the same direct industry, but they're pulling customers away. Okay? You do a competitive analysis by doing half of a SWOT analysis. In other words, you're going to analyze the strengths and weaknesses of your competitors so you can figure out what you can do to capitalize on those. That's it. That's all we've got time for today. We'll see you in class tomorrow where we can practice what we've learned.